When the red flag rises. Part 1. The election and the promise. Freedom doesn't vanish with a bang. It disappears at high noon on election day, to the sound of applause.
Thank you, Mona Lisa City. This is our day.
They called it a new dawn. Mona Lisa City voted for change, and change they got. The banners promised equality, unity, and safety for all. The crowd believed they were electing a savior. Instead, they crowned a controller, a man who called himself the people's mayor. It began with speeches about fairness, community gardens, and free housing. Behind every smiling campaign, volunteer, stood a quiet bureaucracy already writing the new rules. Overnight came the regulations, safety zones, equity permits, fair share registrations. Each slogan sounded noble until you tried to live under it. The first executive order banned private firearms. The people's mayor said, "No citizen needs a weapon. The city will protect you." Chicago once said the same. Law-abiding citizens were punished while criminals thrived. Mona Lisa City didn't wait for the courts. They just called it progress. Next came rainwater collection. Share the resources, they said. The sky belongs to everyone. Homeowners who once saved water for their gardens now faced fines for resource hoarding. Colorado and Oregon had already done it. Mona Lisa City simply perfected it. Then came the gardens. Private plots required registration. Seedlings were seized for inspection. The city replaced markets with distribution centers. Self-sufficiency was rebranded as selfishness. Each small rule felt manageable, but together they formed a cage. Housing for all became ownership for none. The city froze rent and assigned unused bedrooms to strangers for equity.
Long, baby. Just stay in line.
Today, the city celebrates unity.
Unity of silence.
Cameras multiplied on street poles. Digital IDs appeared for public safety. And the people's mayor smiled for the camera, his red tie glinting beneath the banners of crimson hope. Mason, a combat veteran medic, watched the pattern unfold. Lena, a single mom gardener, lost her crops to inspectors. Ray, the tech prepper, saw data vanish, one forbidden topic at a time. They didn't march, they adapted. Mason built caches. Lena moved her crops indoors. Ray rerouted his solar array and encrypted his drives. They didn't fight the red flag, not yet. They simply refused to kneel beneath it.
Faith needs no permit.
Faith is unity.
Faith is freedom.
Offline is freedom.
Then we hide in the dark.
Freedom rarely dies with violence. It dies when people choose comfort over courage. It dies when citizens whisper, "That could never happen here." But history knows better. When the red flag rises, it never falls softly. Part 2. Safety first and quiet confiscations. The People's Mayor called Mona Lisa City a model of peaceful progress. But beneath the applause, another kind of progress was underway. A bureaucratic, quiet war. It started with the Safety First Act. Drones patrolled equity corridors. Curfews became wellness hours. Neighborhood watchers were replaced with community response units. City-funded, city-armed, city-controlled. Small businesses needed loyalty certifications to operate. Those who questioned the system lost permits pending review. Churches, farmers, and independent media all found new paperwork. Endless, impossible paperwork.
Harmful words breed harmful acts.
Then why does truth hurt to lose?
We've seen collapse before.
For how long this time?
As long as it takes.
When power faltered, the mayor declared emergency energy equity. Fuel cards were distributed, limited to 5 gallons per family. California called it carbon fairness. In Mona Lisa City, it was obedience disguised as responsibility. Mason watched as neighbors surrendered their freedom for the promise of order. Ray backed up his files and coded messages into photos. Lena grew herbs in coffee cans under LED lights, whispering to our plants that freedom must start somewhere. The confiscations grew quieter, less visible, more psychological. You didn't need police if you convinced people to police themselves. Part 3. The People's Safety Red Line and the Noise Reduction Action. The morning after the mayor's victory parade, every phone in Mona Lisa City buzzed. An emergency update installed itself. A safety integration patch. Every device was now linked with and to a central civic cloud for public harmony tracking. The news praised it. Some talk shows cheered it. Citizens applauded because it felt convenient. Convenience always comes before control. Dissent became data. Every message, post, or call that contradicted public unity was quietly delayed, then deleted. Accounts vanished overnight. 1,000 voices silenced. No arrests, no headlines, just absence.
Freedom is fragile. I will protect it from you.
Protected to death.
The mayor announced the Noise Reduction Action. It banned divisive topics and emotionally charged statements. He said, "We must all speak with one heart." And millions of people clapped with one hand, afraid to raise the other. Part 4. The Faith Crackdown and the Rise of the Quiet Network. Sunday came, but no bells rang. The city replaced sermons with community affirmations. Churches that refused were marked non-compliant. Faith didn't die. It went underground. Mason read from an old pocket Bible by candlelight. Lena prayed in whispers while tending to her secret crops. Ray built a mesh network linking survivors across rooftops. They called themselves the Quiet Network. No slogans, no flags, just freedom, offline and untraceable. The People's Mayor mocked them during a press briefing. The only people who need privacy, he said, are those that have something to hide. The crowd cheered, not realizing that privacy itself was the last freedom they'd lose.
Clear channel at 212. Holding.
Copy. New grid 81 by 47. Noted.
Stand by. I'm pushing gain.
Signal stable, Mason. Sending now.
Wait, listen.
That's them.
Power up.
To anyone still free, head north by dawn. Coordinates stand, supplies and shelter wait. We are not finished, we are not broken. North Road, first light. Stay off the main bands. We'll see you there. Mason out.
Pin set.
Convoy's holding steady. No eyes on us so far.
Copy that. Manifest shows we're light by 2 crates. I'll confirm at the drop.
Mason, road ahead clear?
Clear for now. Keep your speed. I'll signal if we get company.
Part 5. Historical Reflections and the Final Voice of Resistance. Night turned to Mona Lisa City like an unwanted visitor. Electric lights flickered. The network dimmed. Rations replaced markets. Loyalty replaced love. And silence replaced thought. None of it was fiction. It happened before, in every place that traded freedom for stability. Venezuela rationed food. Europe filters speech. New York censors dissent. California rationed energy. Every step was just justified by a single phrase, for your safety. Mason opened his last journal entry. You can rebuild power grids, he wrote. You can replant gardens, but once you lose courage, you can't reprint that. He ended with a truth every tyrant fears. Freedom isn't stolen, it's surrendered, one convenience at a time. When the red flag rises again, remember Mona Lisa City. Remember the applause. Remember how easy it was to cheer for your own chains. Freedom is not a gift, it's a daily choice. And one day, that choice may cost everything. Because history doesn't repeat itself, it rehearses.
Look at it. Feels like the real beginning.
We made it home.